Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. So please give me 1 or 2 minutes so that I will open my YouTube on my end. So can you let me know, am I clearly audible and the screen is visible? And are you ready for today's live? And today we are going to discuss about very important topic, guys. That is numerical ability. Under that, this important topic is number system, LCM, HCF, and divisibility rule related problems. Definitely, you will see 2 to 3 problems in TCS NQT. So let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that other people also can join. And whoever watching the live, immediately share our live to all your friends who are preparing for TCS NQT, guys, so that this video will really help them. Okay. Guys, please let me know. Am I clearly audible and the screen is visible? So without any further delay, we will start then. So I am looking for 1 or 2 comments to confirm. Yeah, I hope everything fine. So I'm starting. We waited for sufficient time. I think notification also went to all our subscribers. Okay. Yeah, cool. So let's start today's session, guys. So as usual, we are focusing on the most important topic, that is number system, LCM and HCF, and the problem based on divisibility. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about these topics on priority. And if you are not following our social media handles, follow all our social media handles, guys, so that you will get immediate updates about TCS and remaining companies. Okay, let's do the first problem without any further delay. I hope notification went to all followers. Let's start. If the ratio of two numbers is 3:4 and the LCM of the numbers is 180, what is the one of the numbers? Okay, just look at here, guys. For example, if one of the number is 4 multiple 4 multiple 4 multiple, so we have a lot of options which are verifying, like 4 multiples are there and 3 multiples also there. So I can't explain through the option elimination. So let me explain through simple approach. Two numbers I am assuming as 3x comma 4x. So the ratio is given, right? So I am just directly treating them as 3x and 4x. And what is the LCM of these two numbers? LCM is the number which can commonly divided by these two numbers. 3 and 4, LCM is 12. So if I take 12x, 3x can divide 12x, 4x also can divide 12x. So the LCM is equal to 12x. And according to the problem, the LCM is 180. So x is equal to 180 by 12. So 6 will cancel this 2 times, 6 will cancel this 30 times. So answer is 15. If x is 15, the numbers are 45 comma 60. So which number is there? 60. So option D is correct. It's a very simple problem, guys. And if you see this in the examination, don't leave these type of problems, okay? And you will see especially in the foundation section. And also these are the few important model questions. When I put the star, remember, those questions are most repeated in the TCS. Just give me a second, guys. I think some notification came. Okay, I think everything fine. I thought there is any important message. No. Okay. So on dividing a number by 4, the remainder is 2. The coefficient is obtained when divided by 5 leaves the remainder 3. Now the coefficient so obtained when divided by 6 leaves the remainder 5. The last coefficient is 7. The number is. Guys, you have to know about the relation between quotient, remainder, divisor and dividend. So if you know this relation, it's very easy to do that, right? For example, if you multiply quotient with the number which is divided, and if you add the remainder, you will get the original number, right? So for this type of problems, if you solve from the beginning, you have to take the value as x and divide by 4, and you have to create an equation. This type of approach is not suggestible. So to be honest, I am saying simply do this problem through reverse steps. So for example, the last coefficient is given as 7, right? And if you multiply that with the 6, so 6 into 7, and if you add the remainder, you will get the number, right? So quotient plus dividend plus remainder will give you the actual value. So 6 sevens are 42 plus 5 is nothing but 47. So 47 is the quotient for the previous equation. So see, why 47 came? Because the coefficient is obtained divided by 5 and remainder is 3. Then you got the coefficient 47. Then what you have to do is, you have to do in reverse time. You have to multiply with 5 and you have to add 3 remainder back. Don't add remainder first. Remember, you need to follow these steps for sure. Remainder we will add at last. Okay. So simply the answer is 5 times 47 is 235 plus this one is 238. Next, this is the coefficient we got when you divide by 4 and the remainder is 2, right? So you have to multiply with 4 and add the remainder 2. So you are doing from the reverse so that you are obtaining the original value. So simply the answer is 2 times means 4, no. 4 times, right? I am doing multiple 2 times. Sorry, it's my bad. So 4 times is 32, 3 and 12, 5 and 1, 8, 952 plus 4, 954. So 954 is the answer. So option B is correct. And you know why a lot of people will waste their time and they will end up with the wrong answers for this type of problems are nothing but they will start the problem with X. So this is the wrong method. So wrong method also I am explaining for you, okay? Don't do it in the examination. This is the right approach. In the wrong approach, what they will do is, they will say X divided by 4, you will get the remainder 2. And after the coefficient will get, again they will divide by 5 and they will add the 3, and like this they will do the equation and they will equate to the last coefficient 7, and again they will do the reverse thing and they will end up with the wrong answers. So don't ever try to do equation oriented for the number system, especially. Remember, don't create the equation, use the common sense. And next one is option elimination. And for doing the number system, LCM HCF and divisibility rules, you need to know about unit digit concept and digit sum concept, and also divisibility rules. If you have these 5 things with you, you can solve any type of number system, LCM HCF, divisibility topics. Okay, so let's look into the next problem. This is a straight away question, guys, asked in 2024. I'm not talking about 2025 as well. I'm taking the examples from last 3-4 years. So whenever you are practicing these problems, remember, TCS problems are 80% repetitive. So that's why you have to take care about the previous problems very, very importantly, even I am taking this problem and I put the star, means repeated 1 or 2 times. This problem is repeated for more number of times, not like the same number. Numbers may change, the model will never change. Okay, if n is an integer such that 1 n 352 is an 6-digit number. Guys, if n is an integer and this is a 6-digit number, 6-digit number means, can I say n is either from 0 to 9 or not? N value is 0 to 9 or not? Why? Because it's a 6-digit number means n must be unit digit. Either n may be 0 or to 9. And exactly divisible by 24. Guys, 24 means I can write 8 into 3, right? 8 divisibility rule is what? Last 3 digits. So 8 will never give you the n value. Then what is the 3 divisibility rule? 3 divisibility rule is sum of all the digits must be 3 multiple, right? So add 8 plus 1 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. So 11 plus 2n. 11 plus 2n must be 3 multiple. How many options we have for n? See what they're asking. What will be the sum of all possible values of n? So there are multiple possibilities for n. You need to calculate all the possibilities and you need to add them and you will get the option. What is the all possibilities? Let's see. I will substitute 0. If n is equal to 0, so possibilities I am writing here. N value can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If n is 0, output is 11. It is not a 3 multiple. If n is 1, 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 11 is 13. So 1 is also not a multiple. 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 11 is 15. So it is a 3 multiple. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 11 is 17. So 17 is not a 3 multiple. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 11 is 19. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 11 is 21. So it is a 3 multiple. So when I substituting n value, 2 is giving the 3 multiple, 5 is giving the 3 multiple. Similarly, 6 is nothing but 12 plus 11. 33 is not correct answer. 23 is not correct answer. Again, 14 plus 11. 25 is not also 3 multiple. And 2 times is 16. 16 plus 11 is 27. 27 is a 3 multiple. So 9 also not verified. So the possible n values that can make it as a 3 multiple is 2, 5, 8. The possible values sum is 15. So answer option E. It is not complicated question. The thing is how you are approaching towards the question is the matter. Simple. 24 means 3 into 8. 8 means last 3 digits. If the divisible, entire number will be divisible. So 352 is a 8 multiple. So 8 will never give you the n value. So 3 is the dependent. So I did it. So it's very simple, guys. If you follow this type of approaches, and you can easily do the problems. And whenever you guys having any doubts related to anything, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm always looking into the comment section. When you have any doubts, I'll be happy to help you guys. Next, look into the problem. What will be the least number which when double will be exactly divisible by 12, 18, 21 and 30? What will be the least number which when double will exactly divisible by 12, 18, 21, 30? What is the actually least number that can exactly multiply by these numbers? Is nothing but LCM. And they are not asking directly the LCM. They are asking half of the LCM. Why? Because the least number when double, so the option need to double. That means I can say LCM half, right? So guys, look at the questions carefully. Whenever they're asking, you need to immediately create an equation and you need to solve them quickly. I need half of the LCM. Why? Because in the question they are doubling it and it's need to divide by these numbers. So 12, 18, 21, 30, LCM is how much? Simply 3 into 2 square. Here 3 square into 2. 21 means 3 into 7 and 30 means 3 into 10. So 3 into 2 into 5. So the LCM will be 2 square into 3 square into 7 into 5. So simply 63 divided by 2, right? Half. So 2 will cancel. 2 times 5 is 10. So 630 is the calculated value. Very simple. See, if you double the 630, it will be 1260. Actually, 1260 is LCM of these numbers. And if you half, then it will be your answer. Why? Because they are doubling later. Next, look at the questions. This type of problems also you will see in the TCS examinations, guys, about LCM and HCF related questions. Okay. A, B, C start at the same time in the same direction to run around a circular stadium. So remember, guys, when to find LCM, when to find HCF, based on the problems I will tell you. Okay. For example, they are asking for common point. When it is in a repeated manner, then you have to find LCM. And they are asking about what is the maximum number of times like that, or what is the maximum number of plants they can plant, how many maximum number of rows and columns you can take. If they're asking for the maximum, then you have to find the HCF. So you need to have a clarity about how the problems they will ask on LCM and HCF. Okay. If they're asking for minimum, always LCM. Maximum, HCF. And remember also one shortcut. LCM value is always higher value and HCF value is always low value. Okay. This is how you need to take care. Look at the problem. There is a huge theory behind it. So I'm not talking about the theory. I'm just doing the problems. ABC start at the time in a same direction to run around a circular stadium. Okay. So there is a circular stadium and all are starting at the same time. A completes in 252 seconds and B completes in 308 seconds. A, B, and C completes in 198 seconds. All started at the same point. After what time they will meet again in the starting point? Let's just look at here. A will travel along this path and B also will travel along this path and C also will travel along this path. At what time again they will meet together means you have to take the common value, right? Which is nothing but next common value, that is least common value, LCM you have to find. Next time when they will meet. So least possible case. So LCM. LCM of these numbers, if you do, it will be 2 times means, or I'll directly write, guys, 4 times it will cancel. So 2 square into, so 2 will cancel this 6 times and remainder is 63. 63 means 9 into 7. Okay, I am writing like that. You have to know about prime factorization. What is prime factorization is nothing but you have to write the numbers in terms of prime numbers and squares. So 308. 308 means again it will cancel up to, I think, 4 multiple. So 4 multiple means 3 square, 2 square. So 7 times it will cancel, remainder 7. So answer is 7 into 11. Again 198 will be divided by 4. Why 4? No, not 4. Only divisible by 2. So 18 means 2 into 99. 99 means 9 into 11. That's it. 18, 18. Yeah. So 2 into 11 into 9. So in order to find the LCM after a prime factorization, you have to take the highest values, right? So 2 highest power is 2 square. 3 highest power is 3 square. 5, no 5 multiple. Next 7 highest is 7. 9 highest is 9. And 11 highest is 11. So this is the LCM. So if you find it and if you divide by 60, it will become minutes and seconds. Why? Because LCM, we found it in seconds, right? So if you convert it into minutes, it will become your answer. So for this type of problems, don't do like me. In the live, I am explaining as I am calculating. But in the examination, don't calculate like I am doing. Why? Because you will have virtual calculator. So to do this, use the virtual calculator. Don't waste your time. Okay. So if you multiply, it will become 2772. Okay. Divide by 60 will give you simply 46 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay. My bad. I don't have to write the 9. Thank you for confirming. Mistake. Yeah, thank you for confirming. Actually 9 I have to write 3 square, right? 3 square I already consider, so I don't have to take the 3 square here. So do the calculation, you will get the actual answer as 46 minutes 12 seconds. Yeah, thank you. Just now I have seen the comments. Sorry for that. The mistake in the earlier problem, 2520. This is not the least number. If you double, it will become 5040, right? So before that, you have this number, this number. These are all the least numbers. This is the maximum number. So you have to take it in reverse order. Sorry guys, here I wrongly did it. 9 I have written like that. So 9 is nothing but 3 square. No, so somewhere I lost for the 9. So I have removed the 9. And if you do the calculation, you will get it like 2772 divided by 60. The answer is correct. And thank you. Look at the next problem. 4 different electronic devices make a beep after every 30 seconds. See guys, 4 different electronic devices make a beep after every 30 minutes, 1 minute and 1.5 minute and 1 hour 45 minutes respectively. All the devices beep together at 12 o'clock noon. They will again beep together at. Remember, when you say again, they will meet together, they will beep together, or traffic lights. Whenever the traffic lights, for example, green light will appear for every 1 hour and green light will appear for every 1 hour, red light for every 2 hours, yellow light for every 3 hours. Like that, all the 3 lights will again glow when. These type of all the problems. LCM. Okay. So here, simply again I am telling you, I would like you guys to do. Okay. So simply convert minutes or hours also into minutes. First 30 minutes. Next 1 hour. So 60 minutes. Next 1 hour 30 minutes means 90 minutes. Next 1 hour 45 means 105 minutes. So LCM of 30, 60, 90, 105. Find the LCM of them. So simply again the same concept. 2 into 3 into 5. Again 4 into 3 into 5, which is nothing but 2 square. Here 2 into 3 square into 5, and here 3 into 5, 21, so 7. So if you take the LCM, highest is 2 square into 3 square into 5 into 7, that is equal to 20 into 60, 180 into 7. So the answer will be 1256. So 12 and 60, which is nothing but 1260, is the total number of minutes. So the LCM of these numbers are 1260 and convert into hours. So divide by 60. 0, 0 cancel, 6 will cancel this 2 times and 1 time. So after 21 hours, they will again keep together. So 21 hours, right? So 12 noon. 12 noon means afternoon. After 24 hours, again 12 afternoon. But if I take 4 hours, 3 hours less, it will be 9 a.m., right? So next day 9 a.m. So answer is yes, you guys are correct. Cool. So guys, these problems are very important. Please practice again and again. I'm saying finding the LCM and after how much time they will blink and what is the common point. These things are all LCM. And also whenever they are asking for divisibility rules, you need to take care of this. And also guys, we are having a great discount for you for our prepsta prime. Whoever watching the live, and I have a special coupon for you, that is KTK Max. And if you use the coupon code, and you will get instantly 20% discount. And what are the prime? A lot of people don't know. Directly I'm saying guys, 200 plus courses with a single subscription. It is like a Netflix for your placements. If you take a subscription, you can learn any course. Even in the future, if you launch any course, you can watch it for free. For example, popular skills like Gen AI, data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, and QA analysts using Selenium, ethical hacking, Power BI, cyber security, and cloud computing. And if you want to learn full stack development through MERN-Stack, you can learn from here. And if you want to learn any programming language, you can learn. And also if you want to learn any basic, intermediate, competitive coding, and with a basic to advanced DSA, you can learn in corresponding programming languages. And also along with that, aptitude, which is consisting of quant, logical, verbal, data interpretation, everything you have. And today guys, in the 8:30 session, I am going to discuss about visual reasoning in a single video. And if you want to practice them, you can take the subscription of prepsta prime and you can start preparation. Lot of questions we have given here. Just you need to come and you need to practice them. Right? And not only this, if you want to prepare company specific, for example, you can see the company specific, for example, Deloitte, TCS and all, or product based companies, or interview preparation, or projects. If you don't have, you can take this project and you can do it and you can put it in your resume as well. And computer science subjects, interview ready question and answers with the theory, and pseudocode and automatics for your placement preparation. Everything under single subscription, you can get it guys. And the price you can see, the 12 months is 4,999, and if you use the coupon code KTK Max, and you can easily get 20% discount, and you can get 1 year for 3,999. So 4,000 rupees 1 year. You can wisely invest on this course. Why? Because 200 plus courses. Okay. And also you will get access to all our prepsta.com, where you can prepare for every company previous year questions, all platforms. For example, Deloitte, Accenture, Cognizant, Infosys, TCS, Digital, Ninja, everything you can prepare. And if you want to learn programming or if you want to learn aptitude, syllabus of the every company, everything we have. Okay, so use the coupon code KTK Max, get the 20% discount instantly. Let's look into the next problem. Guys, again, this problem also based on LCM. A lot of problems are came. So I am giving it you to do on your own. I don't want to do this problem. Why? Because this is also LCM. Let's dive into the next problem based on HCF. Okay. So a lot of problems we have taken LCM. Let's do a few problems based on HCF now. If the HCF is 180 and 432 is expressed as 180m plus 432n, where m and n are integers, then what will be the difference between m and n? So let's do this. Guys, what is the HCF of 180 and 432? You can do it in two different ways. One is prime factorization. Also, you can go through difference method. Anything will be same. Okay. For example, I will take the difference of these two numbers. What is 180 and 432 difference? For example, if you assume it is at 200, answer is 252 is the difference. So again, what is the difference between 252 and 180? Okay. So you will take and difference until you will get the both the numbers are equal. Okay. So 180. If I subtract 180 again, 20, and the answer is 72. So 72 and 180 difference 108, 72. 72 and 108 difference 36. So 36 is the HCF of these two numbers. This is called difference method. Okay. Every time you will take the differences and so on, you will get a number which can divide both. See, 36 can divide 108, 36 can divide 72. Okay. Sir, this is actually shortcut. Actually, we will follow. If you don't know the background, I suggest prime factorization. Like write 9 into 20, which is nothing but simply 4 into 9 into 5. Again 432, you will write a prime factorization, you will get the number. For example, 432 can be written as 2 power 4 into 3 cube. Okay. Again, you will take the HCF, which is nothing but least common factor. That is nothing but you can say here 9 and 4. So answer is 36. So however you will find, I don't bother. I know difference method, so that based on that I can easily find. Why? Because how many of you know finding GCD through programming? And this concept we have used in recursion. In recursion concept, you will use difference method. Mistake, don't apply after 15. My suggestion is apply before 10th. Why? Because if something happen in a technical or due to, for example, you didn't get the drive update, or if you are unable to get the option for apply for the drive, you can talk to the TCS team and you can talk to the you can mail them and they can respond in the 1 or 2 days. So these discussions will go on, right? So in order to avoid the technical glitches, at least have 1 week bandwidth before registration end date. Why? Because a lot of people will do this. I know before 2 days they will try to apply. Why? Because exam will come lately. But I suggest apply at least 1 week before the end date. Why? Because any technical things happen, technical issues happen, you have a bandwidth to rectify. Okay, that's it. So 180 and 432 HCF is equal to 36, and it is expressed as 180m plus 432n. So 36 will cancel how many times? Take the 36 common. If you take 36 common, it will cancel 5 times. So 5m plus, if you take 36 common, it will help like this can be 2 power 4, 2 square, and this is 3 cube, 3 square. So answer is 12n. Okay. So, okay. Because I am not using calculator, so I am doing my mind calculation, so that's why it's taking time. Okay, 36 will cancel. So the answer is 5m plus 12n must be equal to 0. Sorry, equal to 1. Why? 36 by 36 will cancel one time, right? 1. Guys, look at here. They said m and n are integers. Integers means you can take positive number or negative number, but you can't take fraction. Okay. So, how can I say the difference is 1? For example, 5 5s are 25 and 5 2s are 24 and minus is equal to 1. Yes, 25 minus 24 is equal to 1. So, I can say m value is 5 and n value is minus 2. Okay. So, m to n, the difference is 7. It's very simple. Okay. It's very, very easy. You can do that, guys. And that's it. Look into the next problem. Number when successfully divided by 532 gives the remainder 0 to 1, respectively in the order. What will be the remainder when the same number is divided by successively 2, 3, 5 in that order? So whenever you have this type of problems, guys, again I am telling you, do it in reverse order. Okay. So for example, the number is first divided by 5, second divided by 3, and last divided by 2, and get the remainder 1, right? Do it in reverse direction. So imagine the number is k. I don't treat it as k. I will take it as the quotient 1. Okay. So 1 into 2, and what is the remainder? 1 plus 1, which is equal to what is the value? 3. See, 3 is divided by 2 and give you the remainder 1. Perfect, right? And this 3 will become coefficient, and you have to repeat the process for the second element from the last, which is nothing but 3 into 3 plus 2, which is equal to 9 plus 2, 11. See, 11 divided by 3 will give you the coefficient, remainder 2, coefficient 3. Again divide by 2, it will give you remainder 1. So our conditions are getting satisfied. This is how you have to do it in the reverse direction. Again 11 will be multiplied by 5, and whatever the remainder you are getting, you will be added. So that is equal to 55. So the actual number is 55. Maybe it is 55 or not, we don't bother. We will say it as 55. Why? Because I have taken as initial value, least value as 1. Now 55 is divided by 2 initially. Then coefficient will be how much? Remainder will be how much? Coefficient will be 27 and remainder will be 1. So remainder is 1, only option B. You don't have to verify for the remaining options. But still, for your understanding, I will do that. Okay. So again, 27 divided by 3. 27 divided by 3. Coefficient is 9, remainder is 0. See, remainder is 0. Again 9 is divisible by 5. One time it will cancel, remainder is 4. So remainder is 4. See, exactly matches our answer, right? So this is the best approach, guys, you need to follow. I will never follow any shortcuts or any blind equation oriented, guys. This is how I can easily do the problems. Next, what is the lowest possible integer that divides by each of the integers 1 through 7 inclusive? The number which divides by 7 to 1. Will you do the calculation? You don't have to do anything. Option elimination is best. 1 to 7 means you will have a 5, you will have a 2, you will have a 3, you will have a 6, 7, 4, 1, every number. This is not a 5 multiple. This is not a 5 multiple. 5, 2. So it must be 10 multiple. Next, sum of the numbers must be 3 multiple. 4 plus 7 is 11. So it is not a 3 multiple. So answer is option B. I don't have to calculate the answer. I can eliminate the answer. Next problem, based on divisibility rules. What is the remainder when this number is divisible by this number? Okay, just look at here how we can do this. Okay, 2 more questions, guys. Let's do this. So everyone, do along with me. Are you guys are doing or just listening? Please let me know in the comment section, guys. I would like to know. You guys are just listening or doing along with me? Other people? Cool. Guys, in the beginning, we are doing this type of problems. Guys, I would like to ask you one thing, whoever in the live. Can we do a full mock explanation video? For example, we will conduct a free mock for you. And after that, we will take a full session, like 2 to 3 hour session, explaining the mock. Are you ready? Is it helpful for you? Okay. So we'll try to do that this weekend. I'll talk to our team and we'll make it possible. Why? Because if we give the mock test to all our students who are following, definitely it might help. So let's do this in the future. Okay. Guys, just look at here. When you divide these numbers by 7, what will be the remainder, right? So 6 power 17 plus 117 power 6. If you divide by 7, what is the remainder? Yes, remember, when you have a power n plus b power m divided by c, you can write a power n by c plus b power m by c. So I will write 6 power 17 divided by 7 plus 117 whole power 6 divided by 7. So 6 can be written as minus 1 power 17 by 7. Why? Because 6 is nothing but 7 minus 1. So 7 exactly cancels this. So remainder will be minus 1. So 6 is short of minus 1 to become 7, right? So this is a divisibility rule concept, guys. This is called negative remainder. Okay. When you divide 6, 7 will lose the remainder minus 7. Minus actually negative remainder concept. If you don't know, I can't help. Why? Because you need to watch our theory videos. Okay. Minus 1 whole power odd number. So definitely minus 1. So minus 1 will be the answer in the left hand side. Plus right hand side. 117 can be written as how? How you can write 117? For example, I can cancel up to 70. If 70 got cancelled, what is the remainder? 47. If 47 also got cancelled, up to 49, so minus 2 whole power 6. So minus 2 whole power 6 means, see, I can write minus 2 whole square and 6. Minus 2 whole square will become 4. 4 cube is nothing but 64. 64 by 7 is nothing but remainder 1. Why? Because it will cancel up to 63 and you will get the remainder 1. So on the right hand side, we got remainder 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. That means this number is perfectly divided by 7. This is how you need to do it, guys. To be honest, I am saying, if you guys don't know about remainders concept and formulas, this cannot be solved. You need to have a good knowledge about it. Every time you have to remove the 7 multiple, then you will get it. Okay. Next, the numbers 272738 and 232342 when divided by n, a 2-digit number leaves the remainder 13 and 17 respectively. Find the sum of the digits of n. Okay. Guys, 272738 and 232342. If I subtract 13, if I subtract 17, what will be the answers? 2727 25. 2323 17 25. If these two numbers are divided by 2-digit number, guys, how you will find a 2-digit number which can divide this both? The core logic is here. If the last 2 digits are either 25 or 00 or 75 or 50, then the number is perfectly divided by 25. This is the divisibility rule, we already know, right? So this is exactly divided by 25. This is also exactly divided by 25. So if both divides by 25, then the n value is 25. If n is 25, then our answer is sum of the digits is 7. Very simple problem. Common sense. You need to be very friendly with the numbers, then only they will get the answers easily. If the last 2 digits are 25, I can say 25 will be the multiple. I can't take 75, I can't take 50 as well. So that's why I take 25. Okay. That will give you 13 and 17 as a remainder. Why? Because we are subtracted already. If you add them back, it will 25 will give you the remainder 13 and 17. Yes, that's it, guys. For today's live, we have discussed about number system, LCM HCF and divisibility rules. But these questions are not enough, guys. Again, I'm telling you, you need to practice them a lot. Go to quantitative aptitude and go to the number system category. If you see, it is a 6 hours length course. Hardly number system divisibility half an hour and LCM HCF half an hour theory and remainders half an hour theory. 1.5 hour theory if you complete, you can able to solve any type of question. See guys, for example, if the remainder of 120 power 60 is divided by 59, what will be the answer? Actually, there is a formula called a power n minus 1 by a power p minus 1 by p is equal to always remainder 1. If you want to divide by 59, then you have to write it as 120 power 58 plus 120 square. So here the remainder 1. And if you divide the remainder with the 59, you will get the rest of the answer. So these type of shortcuts you need to know. And once you learn all these shortcuts, for example, if the number is divided to power 29 power 96 divisible by 80, there is a Euler's theorem is there for the co-primes. There is a direct formula. If you use that, you will get the answer. And after getting the answers and the shortcuts, we are given direct 30 questions problems based on that. And if you start solving them, then only you can able to understand the problem how to do. See, 63 plus 1 is 64. So 1 is the answer for when you divide by 7. When I click on 1, see, within the seconds I got the answer. This is all you will get when you practice. And if you see what is the remainder when you divide by 11, answer is 0. None of this. And I will I have explanation videos also there. And the remainder when you add all these numbers and divide by 37. So you have to do all these problems, guys. See, you will add 16 is the remainder. So formulas and doing, that's it. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it for today's video. And if you want to purchase our prepsta Prime, use the coupon code KTKMax. And also don't forget to follow our social media, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram channels. Why? Because we are posting a lot of updates in our social media handles. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next live at 8:30. And the topic is visual reasoning. Don't miss this chance to learn that. Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye in the next live.